Hello everyone. In this particular video, I'm going to discuss about KYC AML topic which comes under banking. So we have actually seen a lot of people from commerce background, like be it even a fresher or if they are experienced in a different field as well. So they would like to go to this particular AML or KYC field, and preferably this field. So we have companies like PwC and ANZ and many other companies. We have HSBC also. So they usually hire for this particular role. Unless you have a prior experience in this field, they usually have hire for this AML KYC. Preferably, if you have an experience in global KYC AML where you have handled global clients, so it's a added advantage for you to get a job easily in EY or certain other companies which I've told you before some time. So let's discuss about this AML part. So in this we have AML as well as ML. ML, it refers to money laundering. Okay, so here it's actually process of making the proceeds from illegal activities. Okay, and it appears to be legitimate or clean, and it enables criminal to integrate proceeds from illegal activities into financial system without showing the actual source of funds. So this money laundering, it involves taking criminal proceeds, okay, and it is a process of making dirty money look clean. So here we have a chart actually, like stages of money laundering. I'll just go through this. So initially collection of dirty money will come into picture, then placement activity will come. So in the after placement in the bank, dirty money, it integrates into a financial system. Then layering comes into picture. Then what happens? The transfer on the bank account, it will come, and post that integration, and last is the purchase of luxury assets or financial investment or commercial investment. So what are the three stages of money laundering? Placement, layering, integration. So placement means introduction of unlawful proceeds into finance. Structuring is one of the type of placement activities, and it occurs when there is a reasonable suspicion attempt to evade legal reporting requirements for cash or currency transaction. And the example of placement is depositing money from illegal activities into bank. Breaking up transaction into smaller increment that would not trigger currency transaction report. And what do you mean by layering? Process of conducting multiple transaction wire transfer to conceal origin of fund. Integration. It attempts to make illegal funds appear legitimate. And one more topic which is there is terrorist financing. So it is a collection of or the provision of fund for terrorist purposes. In the case of money laundering, the funds are always of illicit origin, whereas the case of terrorist financing, funds can stem from both illegal and illicit sources. Let's now speak about sanctions. So this is also one of the topic or department which comes under the banking domain. So it is used by individual government or by international community to encourage change in behavior of targeted country. Okay, and OFAC sanction, it imposes strict liability regime, which means that violations can occur without intent or knowledge. There is no minimum value required for violations to occur. Now let's talk about AML. Okay, so AML is a execution of transaction to eventually convert illegally obtained money into legal money. Okay, I'm repeating again, execution of transaction to convert illegally obtained money into a legal money. AML legislation is becoming increasingly strict for financial service provider. They must be prevented from financing money laundering or terrorism. Then let's speak about KYC. So this is actually like verifying the data or checking the customer's basic information. It's called as know your client. Okay, we check the mandatory process of identifying and verifying the client identity while opening a bank account, or it can over a period of time. So it's just cross checking with the documents whether if it is matching properly. Okay. And we also call in this particular KYC, we there is a team called institutional banking. So there also we have this particular KYC process. Next, FATCA. So FATCA full form is Foreign Tax Compliance Act. It is a tax information reporting regime which requires financial institution to identify their US accounts through enhanced due diligence, which is called as EDD reviews, and report them periodically to the US. So what is this EDD? It is a KYC process that provides a greater level of scrutiny of potential business partnership and highlight risk that cannot be detected by customer due diligence. We have CDD also, and one more topic which comes under this is CDD, customer due diligence. So it is the act of performing background checks and other screening on the customer to ensure that they are properly risk assessed before being onboarded. So it is a part of, or it is the major part of AML. And you would have heard about this transaction monitoring also most of the times while people hiring. So this is actually, it refers to monitoring of customer transaction, including assessing historical or current customer information and interactions to provide a complete picture of customer activity, and it includes transfer, deposits, or withdrawal. Okay, so transaction monitoring, it's actually a monitoring of customer transaction, including assessing historical or current customer information. Custodian, a bank, financial institution, or other entity that is responsible for managing or administering or safekeeping assets for other persons or institutions. A custodian holds assets to minimize risk of theft or loss and does not actively trade or handle the assets. So, money laundering I've previously discussed. Just one more sentence which I wanted to include in that. It's a process by which criminal try to make the proceeds of crime look legal. Generally, this money laundering is cleaning the dirty money, while terrorist financing is taking cleaning money and using it for a dirty purpose. CTR, it's a currency transaction report, documents a physical currency transaction that exceeds a certain monetary threshold. And here we have a lot of full forms like Financial Action Task Force, and MLRO, which means Money Laundering Report Officer. So it means the person responsible for receiving and analyzing suspicion activity reports around money laundering made within the organization. And MSB means Money Service Business Sector. PEP is politically exposed person, is someone who has been entrusted with prominent public functions. And SAR, okay, the suspicious activity report or suspicious transaction report, which is STR. It takes account of a customer transactional and non-transaction behavior, deposits and fund transfer are examples of the former. Address change of the address changes an example of the latter. And what are the interview questions which comes usually in KYC? KYC meaning or definition, types of risk and review period, public domain sources, screening tools or screening mandatory details for individual and entity, definition of PEP, sanctions, okay, and sanction countries, high risk NOB, complex structure, red or ACR flags, and type of clients, private, public, fund, trust, or limited by guarantee. So these are the questions which you can prepare in case, and preferably these kind of questions you would be aware in case if you are from a core KYC ML background. And in case if you need any sorry if in case if you need this PDF, do let me know. I'll share it to your mail ID. And I also have one more particular PDF study guide of CAM certification exam. So it has a lot of pages, like 300 pages. So you can also have a look at this particular PDF in case if you are very much interested in to be part of this field, or it will help you even in attending any interview. Like you can just try to cross check with the HRP. Sorry, you can just try to tell about your knowledge on this particular field, so that they would even feel happy while attending any interview. Or preferably if you have an experience in this field, AML or KYC background, so this particular PDF will definitely help you to know more information about your uh, domain. So do let me know if you need these details, and if you feel that there are any corrections which I have told, or if I have something which is wrong, do let me know so that I can try to make some changes in this PDF. Thank you all. After a long time, I'm uploading a video, and I'm also thankful to nearly 600 people who have subscribed my YouTube channel since a long time. So thank you for your support. I hope many people have got benefited out of this particular YouTube channel, where I have uploaded a lot of videos related to career, and this preferably helps across pan India. And please do support this channel and make sure that it reaches to multiple people, so that they get benefited out of whatever topics which have been covered. And it also helps in improving your communication skills when you watch such kind of videos which are being uploaded with a unique content. So thank you all. uh, Stay safe.